All right, welcome back, everybody. We are back, and sitting with me is Ceaira. Say hi, Ceaira.
Hi, everybody.
So here's what's fun about today. We are going to be talking to all kinds of people that work here at Boxabl. Ceaira was one of them that didn't run from the camera like 90 others. Ceaira,
They didn't let me.
they didn't let you. Ceaira, why don't you tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do here at Boxabl?
So I am Ceaira Turnage. I work with customer service here. So we are creating a full customer service team here, and I am the lucky one that is helping out.
So when you say full customer service team, what does that mean? Like I buy a house and then I leave. What do you mean full customer service?
So we are going to make sure that your experience when purchasing a casita is smooth from when we deliver the unit to you, when you purchase the unit. We want it to be immaculate from when you talk to someone on the phone, when you ask as many questions, if you have a lot of inquiries, like, hey, what is a casita? What is Boxabl? We are going to answer all those questions and just make sure everybody is informed on who Boxabl is.
And can you walk me through the typical customer experience and the flow a customer goes through? Because there's a lot of people out there looking at these Boxabls right now. So it's not like your day probably doesn't fly by.
So when someone first comes in, they're going to be greeted by our fab team, and we're always on it. So as soon as you come in, one of the fabs is going to greet you. We're going to make sure that you're checked in to go a tour, or if you just have a question about Boxabl, someone is always going to greet you. And then we have investment relations, me and customer service, if you just have more questions that you want to ask and you're not sure if you don't see it online.
Got it. All right. So, and is it just, are you on the phone all the time? Are you meeting with people like here in the office all the time? Is it virtual?
It's a little bit of both. I'm on the phone. If a customer comes in, I'm talking to a customer. I also give tours. So it's a whole experience. It's not just on the phone.
Yeah. And so I guess throughout the week, I mean, you talk to 100 people? 50 people?
It could
1,000 people?
Yeah, it's 50 to 100. Just depends on what we post, what we put out. Yeah, we can get really busy here.
No kidding. So what would you say is probably the biggest questions people ask you?
So the biggest question, of course, is time frame. When am I going to receive my casita? When is the next? We have a 2-story unit that we presented at IBS in Las Vegas. So they're like, hey, when can I get this unit? So a lot of time frame, delivery, they want that really big casita.
So they want a bigger casita?
So we presented a 2-story casita.
Yeah, I saw it was 3 boxes.
Yes, 3 boxes with the deck. And so once we presented that, the phone lines were ringing. We were getting a lot of inquiries about that.
Yeah. I bet. I mean, I walked through it, right, with Paolo at the convention center in Las Vegas at the International Builder Show, and has a beautiful sterile Spire case. The master suite on that, you can compare that to pretty much any high-end custom home master suite that's site built. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it's very modern and spacious. Yeah. I will stay there.
Right. All right, so there's the big question of, when am I going to get one? How long is it going to take? We're ramping up, and you get that all the time. What is your answer? So if I say, Ceaira, when am I going to get one?
So we do have 150,000 people on the wait list. Yeah. So we are working through that process.
Yeah.
It is going to take some time. We just purchased our second factory that is open, but it's not fully functioning.
Right.
And then we are looking to get our third factory up and running so we can start producing as many units as we can.
For sure. Here's the thing about, new concepts, new manufacturing, and what's going on out there. So I've been in this industry, not just doing my YouTube and my talks, but for a very long time. And it is a process. And how do you fine tune that process? And, how do you fund building your process? There's all these things that go into it. And then how do you staff, like you being here and so many others? Mm-hmm. There is a lot happening in there. There is a lot of product that is being ready to get shipped in the back. And we're going to bring and show you all of that stuff today. But I think that's really what people have to understand. You've hit the market with something, and it really has hit the mark with the consumers who want this.
Yes.
I don't think anybody was ready for 150, thousand. What is that again?
150,000.
150.
Yes.
All right. That's bigger than like the biggest home builder in the country doesn't even do that many homes a year.
Yeah, we are very proud of our product, and as soon as we are ready to get these moving out, we're gonna do greatness.
It is going to be great. And I can tell you, we're going to go through the factory. It's going to be unedited. Hopefully you'll be in there and we'll see you as well. But the big thing about all of this is, we're here to tell the story of what's truly happening. So people really understand what's going on behind the scenes. So we stayed in a Boxabl.
Perfect.
So in fact, right next door, there's the 4 here. Actually, I think there's 1, 2, 3, 5 total. And it's been very comfortable. I mean, look at this here. Let me get that camera adjusted over here. I was reaching over before, but it's not too much in. Let me see what we got here. Right. So here we got coming across here. Not going to see too much of the background. We're going to zoom out on that camera there, but these are big.
Huge.
They really are big. It's not as small, and you don't feel claustrophobic. We're going to do walkthroughs. We're going to show everybody the bathrooms and the rest of the kitchen and everything else, but it's
really spacious. We have high ceilings. The door is it's 8 feet. So it feels very spacious in here.
It does. It really does. What's your favorite thing about working at Boxabl?
I think my favorite thing of working at Boxabl is the employees. Everybody is just... they're happy to greet you. If you have a question, they'll answer it. I'm one of the people that is always going up to all the employees and like, hey, can you help me with this? Because I'm customer service, so I have to know a lot of these answers. Yep. So I go to the engineers, I'm going to the people in the factory, and then everybody is always happy to help me. They're like, hey, if you have any questions, let me know. Yeah. And that's from Paolo and Gally to a factory worker. So everyone here.
Everybody. Yeah, and we're gonna have Pally on and Gally and everybody else. Is that what you call him, Pally?
Paolo.
Paolo? Yeah. I always say Paolo and everybody yells at me. I like it. I don't want to. They're all telling me I should arm wrestle him. He works out. He's a strong. Who out there thinks I should arm wrestle him? Say no. Say no. I like my arms where they are. So how long have you said you were here for now?
I have been here for 7 months.
7 months. Yep. And how many customer service people are there?
There are 3. So it's me, and then we have some new people here that's going to be in investment relations. So we are building our team.
You are building your team.
Yes.
Perfect. Well, this is awesome. If you were to say to anybody out there that's interested in a Boxabl, what would you tell them?
I would say give us a call.
That's right.
If you're interested, give us a call. We can answer some questions for you. Reserve a unit, please, because we are going by numbers on the wait list. Yeah. So even if you're not sure if you want it, just reserve a unit. Right. We can give you guys information about it. Always give updates. Right. And then, hey, you might want to purchase a unit in the future. Yeah. You might get some land and...
I want one. So I can, the kids and everybody can stay in the house. I want one, out back. It's quiet. Yeah. It actually is very, very comfortable. I've been comfortable. Vince, were you comfortable last night? Yeah. So we've all been staying in these, and I think we're the first ones ever to stay in them, like on site here.
Yeah. I haven't even seen all of these units up and running. We've been put them together, but not fully up and running. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think it's been great. So let me see. I got messages coming through. Let me make sure we're not missing anything. Oh, look at that. So Cal is ready from supply. We got all kinds of people coming in. You know Cal?
Yes, I do.
Awesome. So listen, Ceaira, now that you're a famous Boxabl person here, and I hope that translates into, good health and prosperity and all those fun things. Yes. I think you have an amazing opportunity with what you're working on here. I personally and very much believe that, nobody gets 150,000 orders. Nobody. They did something right. Now it's a matter of, getting them out the door, and you wait until you see what's happening in the factory. It is growing. And like you said, factory 2, being in this industry, I know there's a lot behind the scenes getting ready to happen in there too. So that's super exciting. Awesome. All right, Ceaira, thank you so much for coming in. It's a pleasure. I really do appreciate it. So if you're going to come to Boxabl, clearly Ceaira is who you want to catch.
I'm
That's
here.
right. That's right. She's going to give you the best deal in town. Might even be able to get you a 2-story, 3-unit or three folding boxes Boxabl, right?
Maybe.
Special discount. Tell them DC Live sent you. No. Anywho. All right, Ceaira, thanks so much. All right, we're going to be right back in just a few moments. So stay tuned and we'll come right back to you in just a minute.